اسمي مريم. جيت أنا متدربة هون بجبل فيروز لحتى أتعلم تصميم المجوهرات، ومن خلال تعليمي هون زادت ثقتي بنفسي، زاد طموحي، زاد تفائلي بهاي الحياة، لأنه التعليم له دور بالحسن التعامل، له دور. طول ما هم كويسين معي، طول ما زادت طموحي وتحسنت نفسيتي بحالي، طول ما صرت أحسن أكثر بكثير. هذا الأكثر إشي الحلو فيه في جبل الفيروز.
Your Royal Highness Sheikh Nasser and Sheikh Hussein, thank you so much for your extraordinary generosity to the Turquoise Mountain Project. The project, which is working, as you remember, with Syrian refugees in Jordan and with His Royal Highness Prince of Wales, is now going from strength to strength, in particular in the wonderful building which you've so generously provided, through which all these refugees are now able to train as incredibly skilled craftspeople and produce beautiful things.
It's been incredible. We started, as you know, only 2 years ago, and it's entirely because you gave us the use of that extraordinary house in Amman. There are now hundreds of young Syrians, also Jordanians and Palestinians, who are making the most spectacular things that I know you both would be really proud of, and I hope to show you sometime. But it's stonemasons, it's woodworkers, it's jewelers, and I hope soon textiles and other things. But mostly, thank you so much. You've made an enormous difference to their lives. It's such a difficult time.
Thank you from both of us and from our home in Scotland.
Your Highness, it is a great honour to present to you Dar Hassan. You were a founding supporter of Turquoise Mountain 14 years ago when His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, created us to preserve Afghan heritage in the midst of conflict. And you've been so generous again today in allowing us to use Dar Hassan to preserve Syrian and Levantine heritage. I hope you'll see this place, as we do, as a home to new treasures and a home to the skills and craftsmanship of one of the world's great civilizations. Syrian craftsmanship is alive here today and being taught to a new generation. For students, many of whom are refugees themselves, their training starts right here. This is where they learn the technical skills of carpentry, of wood mosaic inlay, of wood carving, of stone carving, stone masonry, of handmade jewellery making, and so much more. Very importantly, students get a sense of how to create with utility and art combined to create lasting pieces that reflect the legacy of Syrian craftsmanship. To be doing this here with your great generosity within Hassan Fatih's architectural vision adds so much more value for students. This isn't just a place to have space and light in which to learn, it's a living example of heritage, craft and community combined. Very much in the vision of His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales. I'd love to introduce you now to some of our students and teachers. So I'll hand you over to my colleagues Lena and Hannah, who take care of our teaching work, and finally to Victoria, who helps artisans sell their work.
There are many crafts, Syrian crafts, that have been endangered, and many Syrian artisans that have been displaced all over the world. Part of my job at Turquoise Mountain is to make sure that some of these crafts are preserved through training programs and apprenticeship programs. One of the most rewarding feelings in my job is to see the pride that the trainees feel when they have produced a piece that they made themselves, and I can see that it shows them the possibilities of this craft and how they can progress in their careers.
هاي التصميمي استكشفته من أول مسار من الباب المشغل.
After the training, the trainees have acquired enough skills to either find a job, start their own businesses, or enroll in more advanced training.
إن شاء الله حابة إني أفتح لي مشروع. إن شاء الله حابة إني أفتح لي مشروع. أول إشي إني أكتب زباين. ثاني إشي أثبت حالي لأصير مصمم المجوهرات وأحكي احتمال كبير نأثير معلمة لفتيات الطم إن شاء الله.
At Turquoise Mountain, the trainees also learn additional skills that will improve on their work, skills like photography, branding, and business principles. They also learn how to build their own portfolios, and they learn how to design their products from sketching to prototyping and production. The products then are sold in our showroom.
Today we're hosting children from refugee camps at our classrooms in Amman. We're having a stone mosaic activity, which we take them through the concept of mosaic and its applications, as we show them visual samples of many landmarks of our region. Then we start the actual activity by using real stones of Madaba, Jordan, so each child takes home a frame made by them. It's so important to build the capacities of both the trainers and children by working with them on their life skills and artisanal skills, teaching them the basics of many crafts of our region, such as drawing of geometric patterns, stone and wood mosaic, embroidery, and even building traditional Arabic houses. Too many children lack access to education about their own cultural heritage. We researched and developed an awareness and education program that has been delivering in camps since 2017. It's wonderful to see children and their families share their memories, thoughts, and ideas, learning more about our region's culture and heritage through hands-on activities.
Marhaba, my name is Victoria and I'm in charge of design, production and sales at Turquoise Mountain. I am here in our showroom in Amman. This is where we showcase the work of around 50 artisan workshops. We are so proud of the pieces here, and very importantly, visitors love that they are handmade here in Jordan. We started in late 2016 to identify master artisans and crafts that are at risk. I found that many of the artisans were displaced from Syria and practiced crafts such as mother-of-pearl inlay, wood carving, wood mosaic, stone carving, and calligraphy. This box is one of the early pieces that we did together. When I ask what is your biggest challenge, the artisans would always say connection to markets and getting work to the public. This is what the showroom represents, a stage for their work. I'm very proud of the work we do here every day, and most importantly, the partnerships we are building with the craft community in Jordan. We have expanded from our early days to include ceramics, glassware, metalware, and much more. I hope to grow our portfolio to include all the endangered crafts in Jordan and the region.
خالد حميد، عمري 16 سنة، من سوريا، مقيم في مادبة. أول مرة بشتغل على الشغلة هاي وحبيتها، شغل هندسة حلو يعني، والشيء هذا بيتعلمنا للمستقبل لقدام، وشيء إنه حماس كثير يعني، شغل يعني حبيته كثير. أنا عم أتعلم أشتغل وعم أتعاون مع أصحابي رفقاتي بالشغل. يعني هذا الشيء راح نستفاد منه على مستقبلنا قديم، يعني راح تجينا نتعلم الهندسة هاي، يمكن أنا أصير مهندس ما بتعرف إن شاء الله.
Your Highnesses, thank you so much again for this incredible building, for your generous support to Turquoise Mountain, and for your inspiration in making art, culture, and heritage central not only to making people's lives better, but to connecting us all. Thank you again.